Hi Tarot Tribe, it's Ethany and welcome to day 24 of 31 Days of Tarot. And today's prompt is, how accurate do you believe your readings are? Or do they accurately convey messages from spirit or deity? Now, my readings aren't like channeled readings from people who've passed away or that kind of thing. I do get messages from my spirit guides. I do get messages from like a divine source, which I guess is the only way I can explain that or express that. But accuracy is a very interesting thing, and some people can see this kind of explanation that I'm going to have as a cop-out, or they can kind of get where I'm going to. What I believe, when someone comes to me and asks me about something that's going on in their life, and I just have done a day of readings, so this is very fresh in my mind, I feel like the tarot, at the time in which you set the space for a reading and the time in which you do the reading, you're taking on like a snapshot of that person's situation, life, love life, whatever it is, right? So say I've got a client by the name of Betsy and she comes to me and she says, what's the most likely outcome of that job interview that I had? So when I do that reading for Betsy, I'm taking a snapshot of what is the most likely outcome at that time. This is where the playing field is at right now. So with that information, and depending on how and this is why I do custom tarot spreads too, because I want to be like, the potential if this happens, the potential if that happens, and there's potentials. That's why, or the most likely outcome are the two ways that I like to look at it. Because we have free will. We can choose what we want. Betsy may get offered the job and she can say no. That's the way that the world goes. So we always have free will, and other people have free will as well. I can tell you what the most likely outcome is, but it's not going to tell you that, X plus X equals Y. I don't believe it's that set in stone. But I guess the only thing, that's a whole bigger question of like, are you a fatist or not? Do you believe in destiny? I don't really know if I do. I believe in like potential. I believe that you are here, that you have certain strengths and characteristics, and the way that you're brought up is going to have a certain role to play, and if your work commitment, your commitment to doing things and what you spend your time, money, and energy on, like all those things have to come into play. No one gets where they are just through sheer dumbass luck or by doing nothing. Either you work hard for it, or you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I know what I mean. Even Kanye West had to work hard, right? As much of a jackass he is. And Miss Kardashian had to release that sex tape and be best friends with Paris Hilton for a while there. So, we all have our crosses to bear. I'm not a Kardashian fan. I'm putting that out there right now. I think they are vapid wastes of fucking space. But getting back on topic. And no, I'm not jealous of their success. I'd rather be who I am, thank you very much, than rather have the success the way that she had her success given to her. Or I guess she worked for it. But again, off topic. So I believe in the potential, right? So we all have potential, and she even has potential. Michael Bay has potential, but he still keeps making crap movies. But we all have potential, and there are always potential outcomes for things, and the most likely outcome for things, and options. I believe in the power of having choices, and the power of knowing the power of having choices. So I love that line from Dangerous Minds, which was such a good book, and it was a good film too, but the book was amazing, where they talk about choices, and they say we all have choices, and someone says, yeah, well, if you have a gun to your head, that's not your choice. And one of the characters says, yes, but you have a choice of whether you scream or not. Like, you have a choice of how you react to that, even though it's as shitty and as out of your control as that gun to your head is. So choice and control are two different things, my friends. But yeah, I believe in accuracy. You know, I've had things that people have read for me that have like super duper come true, and I've had readings from like trusted professionals that haven't. And I just believe that sometimes we can get a reading and course correct or avoid things or just decide that it's not for us anymore, because we can choose, and that's a beautiful thing about being a human being. So that's today's prompt. I hope I answered that sufficiently. Thank you for watching today's prompt. Make sure you check everybody else's channel out, and we'll see you tomorrow.